Alright there, your old mate Yorkie here. Once again bringing you an episode of My Humble Opinion, the last one for this month, where we look at the games on the monthly Humble Choice bundle, sometimes other bundles too. In this case it's Expeditions Roll. The headliner from December 2023 monthly Humble Choice bundle. I'm interested in this one because there's a chance it might come to channel, we'll see. Let's have a look at new game.
In the year of Lucius Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage. Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
Yeah, I like that there's a skip for the intro. It actually wasn't that long anyway. And there is nothing wrong with a multi-minute intro that's fun or intriguing, that adds to the game, that gets you prepped and wanting to get involved. Nothing wrong with that. What there is wrong, and Skyrim's one of the most famous for this, but I believe Mafia did it too and some others, is a multi-minute one that you can't skip, so when you decide to restart, you have to go through the same bullshit you already saw. It's great once, it's not great multiple times. Skip is an important function. Anyway, name, first name, Septimus Postumius, Dead Septimus, Atellus, that's fine, I don't care. I could go female. What if I go female? No first name, Postumia. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that historically true? Well, there's Livy and so on, but in Roman society, women were not given first names. That's fascinating, if that is absolutely true. I gotta look that up. I'm sorry for the interruption here. Did Roman women have first names? Women's, this is what I'm finding from Pompeian pictures. Women's names were at first, it seems, similar to men's, but they seem to have discontinued the use of praenomina at an early date, and these are not often recorded. They took their father's nomen, in the feminine form ending "ia," and increasingly his cognomen too. Oh. Interesting. Livia must have been a cognomen or whatever then. Okay. I like that piece of historical interest that most people, someone who's strongly interested in the culture would know, but someone who's just general like me wouldn't. That's cool. Habitat. Yeah, we'll go with her. That's fine. Whatever. Face, hair and everything. That's fine. Each of these 3 perks unlocks unique dialogue options to persuade other people in different situations. Think carefully about the character you want to roleplay. Then choose a rhetorical style accordingly. During the story, you may get a chance to master a second technique. Oh, so similar to what was done in Stray Gods. Ethos, Logos and Pathos. The art of using power of your authority or your ability to get your way. This is where Stray Gods got it. This is cool. Logos, because it's the same thing. It's like aggressiveness, rock. Logos was like thinking or whatever, brain power. Pathos, emotion. Out of winning people over using sterling rhetoric and emotional manipulation. That's cool, I like it. Let's go with ethos. How will history remember you? Ah. Go for Caesar, normal. Expedition Rome, stance skills. Some skill. Oh, this is just a bit of introduction. I'll not get through reading that.
Did you hear me, Domina? Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
Sorry, old friend. I guess I'm still thinking about what happened. I'm just stunned by the beauty of the sea. Look how blue it is. I've gone for aggressive, haven't I? So I'm not going to go number 3.
Our departure was very sudden, I know. But do not dwell on the past. Better to focus on what's coming at you.
The voiceover is
I
nice.
asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
Lesbos, Greek island. Still claims we are close to our destination. I wish we never left Rome. The sooner I can wet my blade, the better I'll feel.
You're not here to fight. Your mother wants you to be kept safe, not thrown into the front lines. Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He told me his name is Geminus.
This is another thing they did in Stray Gods. Your particular perk ruled you out of other ones. Nice. And Stray Gods came after this, by the way, so I'm not saying they copied off Stray Gods. Rather, Stray Gods was influenced by this, most likely. I like it. Maybe he will respond better to someone with little authority. My family is paying for this trip after all. The intriguing thing is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, Roman women weren't generally allowed to fight. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding. So her being eager to wet her blade would be very unusual. Okay.
You were the authority of your ancestors well. I'm sure he'll give you what you want. You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. I do believe he saved our lives with his timely appearance at the villa.
Parents on the Mediterranean, optional. Thank Quintius Aquilinus for getting out of Rome. Also Triarchus Germanus. How close you are? Let's see. There are so few passengers on this galley. We left so quickly. Thank you for coming. Or
your mother paid Geminus handsomely to set off in great haste under cover of night. 2 others did board with us, also bound for Lesbos. Young Gaius has been pacing impatiently over there, wearing grooves into the deck. There was a gladiator too, but I don't know where he went.
We left so quickly, my mother and sister.
Do not worry. The Vitellius brothers have no reason to do them any harm. Besides, you cannot save them by worrying. Focus on the task ahead.
Thanks for coming with me, Cineros.
Thank you for bringing me along. It will be wonderful to see my homeland again.
And let me see if Germanus knows where they are. The quest markers point you towards your mandatory objectives and your optional ones. Quest markers are only displayed for the currently tracked quest. Okay. Wasdi, Pan, okay.
You found your sea legs quickly, Domina.
You handle the sea better than most. I'm glad.
Centurio, I want to thank you for your timely arrival at my villa.
The timing was fortunate, but there is no need to thank me. The consul sent me to get you. Please, call me Kaiser, if it's not too familiar.
Not Aquilinus?
My subordinates call me Centurio. My superiors call me Aquilinus. My friends call me Kaiser.
Then you can call me Habitat.
With all due respect, I'd better not.
Okay, good point. Can we go with the plan? Our departure was far too hasty to discuss our course of action.
Ah, she did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul.
Oh, yeah?
You will, of course, not participate in the war in any capacity. You are a woman.
Said that was... Of course, I'm just here to keep a low profile, things held down. I will not just sit around in the consul tent like some item of decoration. Yeah,
I'm sure you can find something to help out with around the camp, if you get bored. One word of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, He is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome. It's best if you don't act too familiar with him in front of his men.
What's your relationship with Lucullus?
For many years, I was the primus pillis of Legio Prima Italica, which he commands. He needed someone he could trust to get you out of Rome and keep you safe.
Will he be returning to the position when we reach Lesbos?
That position has already been filled by one of my centuriones. A good man, easily up to the task. My job now is to watch your back and help you settle into your new life.
These Romans used a hard sea, didn't they? I'm honoured to have you with me.
Happy to be at your service.
Have you talked to any of the other passengers?
I had a brief talk with that gladiator who boarded before us, just to make sure he won't give us any trouble. He seems to have vanished, though. The young man over there, Gaius, is apparently the nephew of the other consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta. He's here to become a tribunus, a mostly ornamental position intended for young patricians to learn about military affairs.
Now I should talk to Triarchus. So I can't talk to any of yours, so it's just the Triarchus.
I heard she's running from a senator who wants her dead.
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Where am I? Oh, there it is.
Solway.
Sorry, I don't believe I've been introduced properly. My name is Postumia Habita.
It is a pleasure. I am Gaius Julius Caesar.
Caesar, not Caesar. Gonna learn some pronunciation in this one, assuming they're accurate. Well met. This is all new to me. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all. But keep in mind, I'm not the most experienced soldier either.
Where are you from?
I was born in Rome, but they say my family is from Alba Longa.
Get where that is. Why did you join the Legion?
That's a long story, my friend. Suffice to say, the powers that be are not fond of me. I have decided that staying in Rome could be, shall we say, hazardous to my health.
How many wars did you fight
To
in?
be honest, this will be my first proper battle. I did study a lot, though, and
Oh, yeah,
therefore
that'll
I
help.
am well versed in matters of strategy and tactics.
I mean, it does help to be trained, but it's not the same as proper battle, of course. This is my first military assignment. Do you have any advice?
If you don't play an important part, you will be torn apart. My father used to say. I guess that was his way of telling me to be brave and hopefully not stupid.
Was your father Bonaparte? No, of course not, but sorry, couldn't resist. Valigius. We'll talk later. Ask the Triarchus. Where are we going? Down here? Alright. Oh, he's here.
What is he looking for?
He's been like this all morning.
Sorry, Geminus. Wasn't it?
What? Yes, Geminus. Sorry. I'm a little preoccupied.
I'll remind you that until we reach our destination, work for me. You have been paid to take me to my contingent to Lesbos. My contingent to Lesbos. When will we arrive?
Forgive me, I did not intend any disrespect. We have only a short time left to go. If not for the lack of wind, we would be there already. But I will push the rowers harder. Wait.
You finally see what is it?
A ship.
Not a ship.
They're headed straight towards us. They're going to ram.
Get your father's weapons. Let's see if you're as formidable a woman as Lucullus said.
You're not allowed to fight. Grab your weapons and fight. Is that Athenian colours?
Gaius, are you all right?
I'm fine, Centurio.
Form up! Let's get these pirates off our ship!
Before combat begins, you will often have time to organise your Praetorians into a formation within the area highlighted in blue. Simply click on one of your Praetorians, then click where you want to place them. It's generally a good idea to put your heavy infantry in front and your archers and support behind them. When you're ready, click the end turn button or press N to begin. She is... a patrician. He's heavy infantry. During combat, characters can take actions in any order. For example, you could move a ranged character a few hectares towards an enemy, shoot, then move back again. You're also free to swap between characters during your turn. For example, one character can move, another character can move and attack. Okay, get that. That's useful. Sometimes they don't allow you to do that. You are support, so you should be behind. You are archer, so you should definitely be behind. Not sure what she is. Patrician. I'm guessing they're a form of heavy infantry, but I'm not sure. Attacking. To attack an enemy, first select which skill to use. Each skill cannot be used more than once per turn. Any skills require your action points to use. Okay. Aim shot, crippling shot. Any status supplied to a character will show up on their tooltip. Fine. A status spec can be positive or negative or neutral. Okay. In his case, he has two of them. You can move back so you can't be hit. Now you, concussive strike, reach. You. Oh! Attacks of opportunity exist in this game. Okay, good to know. Unfortunate. I wouldn't have moved back if I'd known. One's down. Yeah, now I know attacks of opportunity are a thing. I won't be doing that nonsense again. Uh-oh. Certainly not with her, she's down. Right.
Where's that gladiator who boarded with us?
Up there.
He's
Never
here.
underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
It's Blackhawk. Blackhawk was a 2000 AD character from 1970s, I believe. Might be 1980s. There was a warrior kidnapped by aliens, a Nubian warrior kidnapped by aliens, Nubian gladiator kidnapped by aliens. Like it. Obviously, that's not Blackhawk, but still. One of your characters has been incapacitated. This will likely happen if combat debt is enabled. Incapacitated Praetorians will begin to bleed out, stabilize them with bandages. Okay, let me move on. Right, you. Come on. Range 12 paces, then that's fine. Maybe it needs preparation. I did not realise. That needs preparation. I don't need that. Untrained enemies. Whenever you kill or incapacitate an untrained enemy, such as civilians or militia, in this case, a gymnastics, the character who dealt the final blow will regain their attack action. Oh, nice. How do we aid? How do we aid? I guess I don't have bandages, etc. Another down. Oh, we got others coming in. Oh, that must be a skill that we don't have yet or something. How did I turn it around? I'm not sure. Not to worry, doesn't really matter. Alright, not quite enough. Okay. That's about all you can do.
These people are so weak.
Oh, that's right. You can get your attack back, can't you? Okay. Now you. I wish there was a way I could heal them, but I don't see how that works. Oh well. Let's move him up. Ah, you can't shoot over someone. Got it. Gotta be some way of healing her. I don't see what it is. I don't know what these are. I guess we're just logics.
Every man.
I need to know how to solve that. How to. That's my complaint of it so far, is it's not giving me the instruction of how to do a heal. Maybe it did and I just didn't see it.
Gaius, are you alright?
I'm fine, Kenturio.
Form up! Let's get these pirates off our ship!
Right, firstly, you can move forward. Alright. Right, you're done. Now, I don't want you to come forward and do something that you shouldn't be doing. Why don't we get you behind here? Actually, no, just a bit in front, I think. Need be, you can take a hit. He's almost done.
Where is that gladiator who boarded with us?
Up there!
Never underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
Bestia. Oh, okay. It looks like it's actually some kind of multi-attack. I think we're safe putting her there. Ow! What? Oh. 6 critical. Get in behind. And then that's you. Go take on the ranged one. He's going to be going down.
Behind them.
Right.
You're deadly with that thing.
I've lived other lives before this one.
Isn't he untrained? Maybe not. Alright, well you can come up here. Hit him. Come up here. Hit him. Oh, I thought we got him. That was a mistake.
This is it! Just one more!
There we are. All uninjured. Okay.
Back to Neptune's asshole, barbarians.
The Triarchus run us straight into the pirate ambush, Spree. Allow me to execute him right here and right now. This traitor must be working with them.
Turning to join the war against pirates, it's not surprising that we should be attacked by pirates on our way. Nah, I like this guy. I believe so as well, it's too great a
I
coincidence.
will make him pay for his betrayal.
It is quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship, let alone a heavily armed Roman galley. They prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead. It's less risky and more profitable.
Well, let's go talk to the man.
Question the Triarchus.
Geminos, you steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from nowhere?
We cannot execute a man based on no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
He hasn't got us there yet.
What do you say, kid? What do you think we should do?
Why are you asking me? You're the Primus. This kind of decision is your responsibility. Why do you want him dead, Gladiator? Gaius, if pirates don't attack ships as you say, will these ones make an exception? He needs to be executed. Attempt to go headstrong and just go with that. Why do you want him dead, Gladiator?
We are close to our destination, and we can reach it without him. If there is a possibility that he is working with the enemy, we cannot risk to let him live. Mercy, doubt, hesitation. These are all openings that the enemy can exploit to kill you. This man's value to us is far less than the threat he may pose.
Yes, if pirates don't attack ships, as you say, why would these ones make an exception?
We are, many of us, important people, on our way to join the action against Lesbos. Is it not conceivable that the rebels heard of us? The Kingdom of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates, to harass and weaken Rome. I do not believe we have any reason to suspect our Triarchus of colluding with them.
And
why are you asking me? You're the Primus. This kind of decision is your responsibility.
I'm just a humble Cantorio, albeit a particularly well-dressed one. Lucullus has greater plans for you.
Let's see how
Your
you
father's
develop your
dead.
words.
The time to rely on others to make difficult decisions for you is gone.
Well, let's look at this, shall we? Firstly, she's headstrong and she likes a gladiator, so in all likelihood I will go with it, he needs to be executed. But trying to apply a bit of logic to this. He could have sailed us in an area where he knew we were going to be attacked. He's hung back here, you notice. So it's entirely possible this was a setup on his part. And he hasn't got as close to the shore yet, but he's the one who could do. I don't know that any of the others of us are good at handling ships. Knowing that his life's on the line, he may well go ahead with getting us to shore. And it's unlikely he's going to keep sailing us into new attacks and new attacks and new attacks, because who's he going to notify that the first one didn't work? Theoretically, they could have set up secondary attacks, they could be monitoring or anything, but the likelihood of that is pretty low. More than likely, if there was an attack, they attacked, and that was it. I think the logical choice is what's done is done. There's nothing to gain from executing Triarchus now. But I'm a role player. I've got a headstrong, and I've got a falling for this, or at least liking this, this gladiator here. Forget his name. It is big.
No tolerance for failure. Very well. Let us hope you will hold yourself to the same standard.
I'm here to succeed, not to fail.
No one intends to fail. Yet, inevitably, even the gods fail.
No,
I'm not a god.
There's no way of knowing, please.
I told you! Keep silent!
Rowers,
Bestia, that's it.
up the tempo! And keep your eyes open.
Warmongering Praetorians approve. Stoic Praetorians slightly approve. I like that. The politics involved. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. And then I have to choose my class, do I? What classes do we have here? We have Principes, or Princeps, heavy armor and sturdy sour shields. We got Phillies. Yep. We got Sagittarius. Hey! December 5th birthday. I have to go that, don't I? And we got Triarius. Okay. I'm not going to continue from there. We're already at 40 minutes. As I said, about 30. Yeah. Alright, first of all, let me tell you my complaint about, and I think it might apply here, I'm not sure, about tactical role-playing games. The important part of a role-playing game isn't the combat, in my mind. The important part of a role-playing game is decision-making. Story-building, decision-making, character development. And in a lot of tactical ones, there's a sequence you must follow. It's not decision-making. The decision-making is just on the battlefield. There might be a little bit in speech, but who knows? Usually it's just on the battlefield. What I'm thinking here is with the politics and how you play it and the different characteristics of how you present yourself, that might only be true to an extent, and it might be assent on different... I don't know. It might be assent on different things or get different attitudes based on your decisions, in which case that concern of mine is reduced to eliminated. The graphics are beautiful for this. It's not the best I've ever seen, but I've got to give them a 9. The music, 9 or 10. It is top notch. It is good. It really works for this. The voiceover's also up there, 9 or 10. The gameplay, I'm not sure how to do a heal, so I don't know some of the stuff yet. But I'm sure I can learn. But it looks like it's got a lot to it. A lot more than just the combat skills, but there's that too. There's different character classes. All of that in combat and everything, nice. There's also the styles of rhetoric, which seems to influence, and what your decisions do seem to influence the different classes of Praetorian and who will support you. I'm liking that. It looks like there's a lot of good stuff here. The world, now that's a 10 for me so far. It might get worse than that, I don't know. And I don't give 10s. But the reason it's a 10, it's a good build-up of the Roman world. And if my little research on female names is right, and they don't give females first names, Praetonominum or whatever the hell it's called, I forget, forgive me. It's educational to a small degree, as well. It's, I mean, obviously, if you're learning from a game like this, you need to double check everything, because it's a game, duh. But it's throwing pieces of information out there, and my check so far seems to indicate they might have some accuracy. So that's good. That's really good. Most games don't get to do that. I like this. I really, really like this. This could be Sally Fields talking to me. You like me. You really, really like me. I like also tying into the characters in the world that if you play a female, yes, you're going to be a female warrior, but they acknowledge that's not what a female does. You're the exception here. I like that, because there were always exceptions. Usually they weren't known to be that, they'd pass as men and so on. But there were always exceptions, and there were exceptions of females on the battlefield. Sometimes they were well known. Female fighters in World War II were pilots, etc. were not well known, but Russia had a whole squad of them. The Night Witches, who did better than expected. They were given shitty planes and still did quite well. And that's just one example. So, well, Soviet Union, I suppose, not Russia. Anyway, I'm waffling on. The point is, yes, it's worth $1.50. Yes, it's worth $12. Yes, I'm glad it was on the Humble Bundle. And there is a strong chance that at some point in the future, maybe not even the very far future, this is coming to channel. I love this game. And for the Humble Bundle this month, that means there are a couple of misses. There were a bunch of things that, yeah, they looked okay, but I'm not sure that I'd go for them unless there was a lot of support for going for them, like From Space and things like that. Nobody Saved the World is another. Fight Club, or whatever it was, Midnight Fight Express. I could play those if there's a lot of interest in them, but otherwise I wouldn't do. So there were pseudo wins. But this and Ilex 2 both have me very, very strongly interested. So this makes this a win for Humble Bundle. That's 2 games, decently priced games. They're not perfectly new, fine. that I am very glad to have picked up. Alright, see you next month for more Humble Bundle. Bye now.